Hello. It's been a while since I recorded this video, but I kind of miss doing this stuff. So I'm gonna actually try to bring a full season this time. So I'm bringing you PCL's, no, not PCL, PEL Season 4 draft. Like I wasn't gonna really record this, and then like I just kind of realized how dumb my team is, and I felt like I should do one because I felt like it would be interesting. Also, be having good matches. So if you wanna see if you don't care about the draft analysis itself. The full name is Landorus I, Surefire Lander I, Melmetal Zolking, Sylvian, Scolopy, Zeraora, Kangaskhan, Kadabra, Guzzlord, Lycanroc, Dusk, and the Sidrai. You can also see the record. I want you have a lost one and a +5. I'm gonna bring these battles eventually, so I guess we'll see how it goes. But let's start the analysis. So I didn't really plan anything. The only two mons I planned were like sniped instead of the Sidrai and Lycanroc. It's so entertaining to me. So instead of the CGI and Lycanroc, I wanted. It was this Arena Blaziken, but they got taken like the same round, so that sucked. But let's start at the beginning. Like, I was kind of late middle pick. Like I always am. I don't know. I don't remember which pick I was. I think I was like later pick, if I'm not mistaken. In the tail end, so I just took the best Pokemon that were like. This season we unban a lot of stuff. Like the most not we unbanned like Kieran Black was unbanned last season, so it was like non Scale Shot or Dragoness I had last season. But this time we also unbanned Surefire Thunder Eye, so that was the Pokemon I have. We unbanned Ashgra Ninja. Yeah, that one is allowed. And we unbanned Megaladios. That one is also allowed for some reason. I don't want to play versus that. So I just took the most broken bullshit I could get, and it was Lento Surefire Thunder Eye. Pokemon runs Earth Power, U-turn, Sludge Wave, Grass Knot like every weekend he wins. Although it hasn't really done anything because week 1 I got a sweep and week 2 I just kinda like it didn't even touch the field. It's just like because my team's just broken so it doesn't really need to do much. But it's an amazing Pokemon. Like I think it's on the like I understand why people allow it, I understand why people ban it. I think it's a very good Pokemon, so I'm glad I choose it. So yeah, Mr. Mendon Landers. Like like I said, I didn't really plan it, but it was like, well, I have a Pokemon that's quite weak to ice. I'm gonna get the best ice resist in the business. So I took Melmetal. Like Melmetal is just like crazy versatile. Like Ben and Melmetal just destroy teams. Like he can do like support, like Tox, Thunder Wave. You can do like sub Ice Armor. He has like massive physical move pool. He has even special move pool. So like in case I'm playing like a Lander T, I can just Ice Beam it. Probably not gonna happen, but I can. Like Thunder Wave is just good Pokemon that like has a fuck ton of options. It runs pretty much every item well. Runs Leftovers as well. Runs like a Salve as well. It runs Bandit. It runs. I seen Scarf. It runs Boot. Even Boots. I'm fine with it. I've seen like Expound Belt. I've seen Berries. I've seen like every item in the game Melmetal uses well. So just like a great Pokemon, incredibly versatile. Actually. I wanted another broken ice resist, so I took Slowking. Just like great pivot, just like pivots into just like Melmetal, like not Melmetal. Landorus U-turns, like pivot is Slowking, and then like Slowking just sits on something forever. It's not. It's also deceptively strong because it gets like nice Planet Combat. It's not a. It's a very good Pokemon. Maybe I took it too early. Didn't really care. I wasn't planning anything. So I just kind of took what I felt like was the best for the team, and I felt like Slowking was the best because Slowbro's taken. Also, Slowking has like it's better in better aspect. I feel like in this team pairs better because he has better special defense, but Mamadou has massive physical defense. So I feel like it's just a better pair. He also like gets like Slack off, so it recovers naturally. More status spam, momentum. Just a great Pokemon. That's why it's the goat. So next, I wanted a wish. I wanted a fairy. I don't want to be that person that, like, at the end of the draft, I should draft fucking Wigglytuff or Diancie. Because I didn't take a good fairy, so I took Sylveon. Sylveon was actually pretty good. Like I said, I have a Melmetal who's, like, physical defense like a billion, so it doesn't really need to take any physical hits. So, like, a special fairy was fine to me, especially because, like, Melmetal beats most dragons anyways. So I took like a just like a very solid fairy I'm comfortable with. Can do Wish, can do Calm Mind, can do Specs. Specs is fun, just mashing Hyperprice, that's a fun sound. Can do Trick, Protect, it's just like a great Pokemon, just like a massive sport. I feel like most people that play draft just enjoy Sylveon because of how dumb it is. Just like the possibilities are incredible good. I feel like more people, like I'm gonna say it, I feel like more people should run like Specs. Such a fun set. I know it's not as strong as ones in Gen 6 because of the because like every ability that changes normal type moves into like stab moves, they got nerfed. So it went from like a, I think it went from a life orb boost to like a sharp big boost, which is still amazing. So like plus packs and the fact that this thing has like 100, like you can look at here, 110 special attack. That's just insanity. Next, I wanted a Pokemon that beats grass. That can be grass types. Didn't really have one, so I took Scolipede. Like I just like it's just like I used it before. I enjoyed it. I had to drop it, but I can really enjoy Scolipede. Spikes, toxic spikes. I didn't have hazard, so that was a very nice wacko. It's very good. Granite poison, speed boost, so like I can like speed control because at that point my team was very fucking slow. It's a good sweeper with Saurus Dance. It's a good like game cleaner because of speed boost. It can do a lot of stuff. It's just like it's not the strongest Pokemon out there, only based on their attack, but it's such a good cleaner and like very deep move pool. Good at hazard stacking. I feel like I'm gonna use hazard stack a lot because I have like a good because I have a good spin blocker, the Decidueye, and then like I have like other Pokemon that like Melmetal like eats every sort of like rapid spin under the sun, and like if you want to defog, give like me a free turn. So it's just like a very good team. Like stock spikes are just always nice. Zeraora lasted around 6. I don't know why. Like that one is broken. Just so fast. It gives me like an absolute like elite speed to your Pokemon that I just didn't have before. Because at that point my fastest Pokemon was Landorus. Because Colopy doesn't really count as a speed tier because of speed boost. So I just have like a massively, incredibly fast Pokemon that like just outspeeds teams as a whole and can run like massive poke because of how fast it is. Gives me more pivot itself now. I have Teleport on Slowking, Baton Pass on Sylveon, U-Turn on Orlando, and Volt Switch on Zeraora. Also, it's a cat and cats are adorable. Like it's my cure leader. It's just so good. It's just such a good Pokemon what it does, and it does almost everything. So it's just broken Pokemon. I legitimately think it's like a late round one, early round two pickup, and the fact that I managed to grab that like so late, it's amazing. And it also like, especially because of the amount of unbans we did, so like it beats Ash Grand because it's actually faster and like it like destroys it with electric move. It outspeeds Kyurem like damages very hard at close combat. And then like it can knock Mega Latios and then like do some damage. You guys play rough. It's just a group Pokemon, especially the unbeds we have. So I felt like and like also my team kind of struggles a little bit with like bulky water. So I felt like Zero is like incredible. I wasn't gonna pick it, but like I said, I was just kind of going with the flow. What I felt like my team needed, and I felt like my team really needed Zero. Next, this is why I didn't really want this. I really wanted this arena. But like, unfortunately, it didn't come to fruition. It's fine though. The strides are good. I was down terrible for hazard control because like at that point my only defogger was Lander. So it gives me another defogger. I only have 2 defoggers though, so that's unfortunate. I wanted more, but like just couldn't find a Pokemon I really wanted to like fit hazard removal in. Especially lower tiers. Like I feel like this gen, a lot of like the good defog options they go like super early. Because like a lot of good Pokemon get defogged, that's true, but like a lot of the Pokemon that got defogged from like Gen 7 move tutors are all bad Pokemon. So it's very hard to actually get good removal. That's why like the other league I'm doing that I'm gonna probably do like a movie just going through the whole season. I got like Togekiss round 2 because I really wanted like just hazard control because I felt like my teams didn't really have one. But Sidrai is a very good like defog. I feel like one of the lower tiers Pokemon is one of the best Hazo movers. I think this arena is better because of Rapid Spin, but I unfortunately couldn't get that one. But defog doesn't get blocked, so that's good. Very good Pokemon too. Like I feel like this Sidrai has like a lot of offensive pressure. Ghost is just such a good offensive typing. Although my team doesn't really take on the fattest normals types the best. I have like good fighting coverage with Landers, Melmetal, or Aura. I can like chip it down Slowking. Like Karank does. Pretty much counts as a fighting type because of tough claws, close combat actually hits neutral targets harder than Sun Edge does. So it's pretty much a fighting type. It's like little Terrakion, but it's like better than Terrakion in some aspects. Although like Terrakion's probably the better overall. But the Sidrai can be offensive like Specs or like Band of like Poltergeist. It's a pretty versatile Pokemon when you think about it. It can be bulky because it gets roost. Stat spread, like you can see it down here. It's not the best, it's pretty balanced, but not the best. Also gives them like a mid-speed tier Pokemon they didn't really have before. Like, the Sidra is not gonna be the start of the show by any means, but it gives them like a good ground resist, something my team didn't really have. I only have Lando. So that makes Zygarde less annoying. It's just like a good Pokemon, I feel like. Like, like I said, I wanted this Arena or Delmice, but they both got taken, so I kind of took the Sidra. Kind of as like a desperate pick. But I really like the Sidra, so I feel like it's gonna put in the work. I feel like stats may not be the best, but it's pretty good. It's like no, it can do a lot of stuff, but it's not particularly good at anything. But I feel like it's gonna put in the work. I've seen people do well this Sidra, and I feel like I can do it too. So, like a Rock Dusk, this was meant to be Blaziken. I was very sad I couldn't have Blaziken because I really wanted to use it. But it is what it is. Like a Rock Dusk gives me something between Landorus I and Zeraora, something I didn't really have. So that's good. I wish I got something a bit faster, but like, as you can see, I didn't get it. The only fast Pokemon I got after like Rock was Kadabra. But Kadabra's more of a special case, so that's that. So, like a Rock, pretty good. Like, it's like pretty much a fighting type because Close Combat is just dash now. Guess priority, Rock, it's like stab priority boosted by Tough Claw, so it's stab and boosted. So it's pretty strong priority, even if the base power isn't strong. Gets a lot of good moves. It's a good cleaner. Like I've run Scarf the first week and like it put on a lot of work. It's another rocker. Like my hazard game this team isn't that good, but I feel like the team's just so broken that it doesn't really need hazards. But it gets me South Rock's a good like suicide lead because it can do like South Rocks, Focus Session, Endeavor, Cellar Rock. And like just stuff. Does this niche know you're right? I haven't played OU in a bit, but I remember some people saying that like Rock does that a niche because it could do that. So that's good. Next, I didn't have a dragon, I didn't have a dark, I needed a dark, so I took Guzzlord. I was between like in Grace, I was considering dropping for Crafty. But I kinda wanted I decided to keep Guzzlord because I felt like Guzzlord is just a fun Pokemon. It's like decent dark, like you can see like here the like Guzzlord is only pretty much only HP, but his HP is so fucking massive. It's like I don't remember exactly. Like pretty sure it's like 200 or something. I think 250 or like 200. It's super high. 223, yeah. So like it can just run defensive EVs and then like just take hits because of how fucking much HP it has. It can do stuff. It can do Dragon Dance. It can do like offensive stats. It can do some stuff. It's not the best Pokemon of all time. It's not the best archetypes. But since I had like a Melmetal, like a Scolipede, and then like a Decidueye, it wasn't really not Decidueye, not that much. I think Lando scares fairies more than Decidueye, but I wasn't really scared of fairies. Too much of fairies, so I was like, Guzzlord, puts in the work. Haven't used it. Seems fun. I know some people really like Guzzlord. I love its design. I think it's dope. I like the concept of Ultra Beasts. I was like, yeah, Guzzlord it is. Next, so I think the tier list this season was much better than last season. I feel like a lot of seasons afterwards, there was like a lot of weird decisions. Like Mel Metal last season was like 17 points for some reason, so no one took it. This season I think was this season they like made it I think 16 or 15, so it was pretty good. But 17-point Mel Metal was bad. Like I felt like a lot of Pokemon was decent overpriced, but this season the tier list was better. But they decided to make some Pokemon kind of cheap. Like 1 point that shouldn't be 1 point just for the fun of it. And Kadabra, in my opinion, should not have been one of them. I think it's such a good Pokemon for 1 point. So I was like, well, I have 1 point. And I know for a fact, this show I think were this show were Red and Grace. I don't remember what they were before, I forgot. But I was like, because like, I don't know, I want a Kangaskhan because of my dark type is Guzzler and I don't want to lose ghosts. So I knew I was gonna take Kangaskhan, so I was like, I have 1 point left. What does that take Kadabra? 105 speed, massive. Like 120 special attack. That's great. It hits very hard. Double psychic, not the biggest deal in the world. There were like I have like a good fairy for like fighting types, and I have like a good seal type for fairy. So I wasn't really worried about the type labs, especially because they did two different things. Yeah, like Kadabra should not have been 1 point. It like Focus Sash Kadabra is just like a tried and true like counter. It's like such a good. It's a good Pokemon. Like I've been wanting to use it for a while, so it's like for 1 point I felt like I should. I just like fuck yeah, I'll do it. And my last Pokemon was Kangaskhan. I wanted like a good Ghost Shag because it didn't really have one. My dark type Guslar was like kind of made me open to like Psychic types and like Ghost types. Psychic types I wasn't really that worried because I had like Slowking, I had like Scolipede and Sidrai who could like offensive revenge and it's like Slowking sits on it and like Zoroark can like knock it off and then like I have options. I have counterplay with Psychos, but like I felt like versus Ghosts. What do? I Shadow Sneak them and just right. That's kind of it. So I just took Kangaskhan because I was like Ghost immunity hits Ghost stabs causes Scrapty. Scrapty gives me another wish passer, so that's nice. So maybe if I'm bringing like Kangaskhan and Sylveon both at the same team, I don't really need to run Wish Protect on Sylveon. Maybe Sylveon can do like can have a extra coverage move and heal Bell or like Trick if I'm decide to run offensive. So if I like double Wish Protect, double Wish Pass, just satisfied my niche from that. Kangaskhan not the best Pokemon. I can see like stats or like not the best, but his 90 speed is actually nice. It didn't really have anything around that. My speed tiers are not the best in this draft, but I think they're good enough. Also, like I feel like having like just a 90 speed Pokemon or something, they're like definitely desire. Sorry, on my Ocean League team, they're gonna do a movie about. For the first week, I didn't really have for the start of the season. I didn't have anything between a base 90, so it went from Mio to Togekiss. It didn't have like anything between there, and it was very annoying because my first match was versus Urshifu, and Urshifu could run Adamant, so that was very bad. So much so that like I was like, fuck that. I changed it later. Not gonna spoil the changes that I did, but I did transactions to make them work, so to make that better for me. So first go around was like I'm gonna take like a base 90 Pokemon even if it even if people probably not gonna respect the base speed of Kangaskhan as much, I'm probably gonna make people respect because I'm the type of person that will run like choice band Kangaskhan like double edge just mashing it if the matchup is good for it. I'm very creative and sort of stuff. Also like offensive Kangaskhan has merit here. Like what stops normal spam? Coast? Well I have Scrappy, so fuck that. Steel type, so I have a fucking Landorus I, and I have a Lycanroc. Those Lycanroc dust. Those should like destroy steel types. Like no matter like Landor just like mashes Earth power. Melmetal has Earthquake, so can burn them. Then like Zora can knock into close combat like cheaper because they can recover. Lycanroc can close pretty much stab close combat it in. And like Sabrina can like. Also, by the way, I changed this nickname. It's not Sabrina. It's like Raven from like So Raven. I felt like it made more sense right now. So I'm definitely gonna run like offensive chaos. I kind of feel like that's gonna be fun. But yeah, that's my team for season 4. This team is very dumb and very broken. I really like this team. I feel like this team really opens a lot of like possibilities for me. So my history in PCL, not PCL. I have PCL. My history with PEL isn't really the best. I've been here from season 1. I took over a team season 1. My season 1 team, the team I took over, didn't really like it. I had to do like a lot of transactions to make it good, and then like I still couldn't make playoffs. Season 2, I was from the jump. Didn't really like my team. I was not feeling well mentally at the time, so didn't really do well. My season 3 team, I made it worse every time I did an transaction, so that team wasn't really the best. I almost made playoffs. It was like, if I were like one match, I made playoffs, but I was like, unfortunately, couldn't do it. That season I got hacked to hell, so it's fine. But this season I have a good team. I spoiled it before, but like started very well, 2-0. So that's nice. I'm just gonna show the settings. Second overall, not even bad because I didn't really know what it was. But second overall, like just started much better than I did last season. I did so poorly like last 2 seasons. I really want to just do wild this season so like I can flex if I don't final name. PEL is the only league I cannot fucking do well. I don't know. I got made playoffs. Every other league I was playing at the time but PEL. So like none of that shit. I'm making it now. I was like, nah. I'm making it this time. So I got like, I kind of went with like the flow. Didn't really think about it too much. But like I really like the team I ended up. So I'm gonna try to bring week 1 like soonish. Week 1 is a fun battle. Like I really like some sides that ran week 1. It's pretty fun. Week 2 I played today. I really like some sides that run. It was pretty fun. So yeah, thank you for watching the video. It was pretty fun. I'm glad. I like making videos. I should make more of them. I'm just lazy. So yeah, thank you for watching. This is probably went for way too long. Yes, it did. My God. So yeah, bye.